Hi, it's Joy and today I'm going to be watching Wandavision Season 1, Episode 7, Breaking the Fourth Wall, which could mean like breaking the fourth wall of the hex, or it could be a reference to the fact that it's, I believe, a Modern Family themed episode. I didn't watch the promo, but I just saw people talking about it, and obviously they break the fourth wall a lot in Modern Family. The end of the last episode was crazy. The hex has expanded. We still don't know what's going on with who Pietro is, and I love this show. I'm so stressed. I'm so much enjoying it. I'm enjoying it so much, and yes, you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon along with all my reactions. And let's go.
Fear and anger get the best of us. Intentionally expanding the borders of the false world.
Wanda. Oh, Modern Family.
Our game is freaking out.
Ooh, glitches in the Matrix. It, I guess, wasn't made for this. It's coming apart at the seams. You can't take your day off.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. Probably just a case of them.
We launched today.
Oh God, you're evil. I don't trust you. You're a villain. Does he remember? He remembers.
Yeah, I'm not great at this gig, I gotta be honest. It doesn't really speak to my skill set. Do you want to go look for him?
Well, if he doesn't want to be here, there's nothing I can do about it.
Wonderful way to parent your children.
Uncle P said that thing about re-killing Dad.
Don't
Yes.
that man said he is not your uncle.
Who is he?
Have all the answers, right?
But I don't.
Well, I don't.
Wonderful.
I have no answers. Starting to believe that
Wanda.
everything is meaningless.
Oh, Wanda. These poor children.
Drawing conclusions, of course. But... Hi, Agnes. Come on in. I'd get up, but I just don't want to.
Oh God.
I actually did bite a kid once.
Oh great.
Our life saved.
She's the spider from Spider-Man. Wanda, sweetheart, you need to solve your problems. You can't take a me day. Life is going to hell. You cannot take a me day. Say it one more time, that'll convince us. I'm convinced now. I love this show so much.
Codename Cataract.
Someone pointed out, obviously, Cataract is like Vision, because it's...
Hayward wasn't decommissioning Vision. He was trying to bring him back online.
Ooh.
Nothing.
Fingers crossed this'll make it through the hex okay. It won't just turn into like a caravan or something.
Did you get your specs right?
These all used to be sword agents.
I'll go out with you, but I'm ordering the lobster.
Can he do the zibba 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 to her head? I know words.
Oh no, look, that mine! His tray's getting too heavy.
Oh, you're bad man.
Yes. Does he? Hello, sweetheart.
Okay. Cool. Should we take this convo on the road?
Excellent.
She's not going anywhere.
Let's roll.
Great.
This is so ludicrous. But I'm so here for this team up. Is this happening everywhere?
Why it's all falling apart and why
It's either because it expanded or because she stopped believing in it as much, maybe.
Think maybe this is what you deserve?
what? You're not supposed to talk.
Yeah, fourth wall broken.
Penny for your thoughts.
Is Agnes real?
I like it here. You're quiet, Agnes.
Ooh.
On the inside.
So given that he said it was really, really noisy everywhere, did he mean like she's quiet on the inside because she's not a trapped person for real? Like that was all fake with Vision, and on the inside she's quiet because she's herself, whereas all the noisy people around are like the trapped people inside screaming or something, which still would suggest that Agnes is evil. I don't know. I mean, this is every precaution they could take. I still don't know if it's going to be enough. I'm stressed because there are what, like 8, 9? Yeah, 2 episodes after this.
It's our last shot, Jimmy.
2 episodes left. Anything could happen. Like, it could all come apart this episode, or it could last until the last second of the.
She's gonna sail right through, unharmed.
Oh, now you've just put the jinx on it. Is it going through, or is it holding her out?
Being rewritten. Monica, get out of there.
Good job, good job, good job. Okay, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. You're okay, you're okay, you're okay.
No.
I can get through.
No! Because if you get through, you won't be you anymore. The Darcy will recognise her and can help her. Oh, Christ. I love you.
Your mom's lucky. When they were handing out kids, they gave her the toughest one.
Yes. Is she making it through as Monica? And not changed? She was able to resist it? She has superpowers now?
I came back and died again.
Yes.
She had to watch.
Wanda is creating these impediments to stop me returning home.
She wants her me time.
Also, it never rains in Westview, right?
Oh my god, I think she's literally creating impediments.
What I don't get is why you can't leave the hex.
Something else is going on in here that caused the. I don't know.
The love you two have is real.
Yeah, it is. That's what makes all this more painful. Oof. Oof, here we go. Me time being broken up.
One was trying to bring him. Don't talk to me about that. I don't want
Yes.
the drone, the missile.
Oh.
Pietro. Oh, Pietro, no, that wasn't us. All you do.
Oh, Pietro wasn't them. So, she has powers now and I'm here for it. But what... I want to know more about them, but who brought Pietro if that wasn't them? I mean, we knew it wasn't them.
Lies I've told are the ones you put in my mouth. Careful.
Oof.
You Satan. Don't let him make you the villain.
No, you're not the villain, I know.
Maybe I already am.
You don't have to be. She's the villain.
And I can't change it. I can't undo it. I can't control this pain anymore, and I don't think I want to. It's my truth.
Wanda, listen to her.
Wanda,
Young
you have to.
lady.
Agnes is totally the one behind it all.
Poor Wanda's been through enough.
What am I doing here? Talking to you when this is absurd. Get my life.
Breaking that fourth wall all over again.
Down.
Where are the boys?
Back with that.
Wanda. I'm very stressed. Oh my goodness, what is this? What she found? Is Agnes the person that was in witness protection? The real Agnes? It's Agnes!
You didn't think you were the only magical girl in town, did you?
Oh dear. No! Yes, it has. This is ridiculous. I love it. No, you're not ending the episode there. I refuse for that to be the end. Though I'm pretty sure someone said there was an end credit scene. How dare they end these episodes? Like, ah. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Of course. Pietro's Agatha's minion. This show is fantastic. Oh my god, 2 episodes left in the season, and I still don't know whether this is a one-off contained season, because I know Wanda is going to go off and be in like Doctor Strange and everything, and timeline wise I don't know how it's all going to work, but oh my goodness, I'm so annoyed because last episode, I mean, I was like 80% convinced by Agnes' performance when she like Vision woke her up, etc. Just because I was like, oh, why would she be faking that, why would she be there? But I love that she just genuinely was faking it. Like, was she actually just driving out of town to go do something herself, and then Vision happened to pop by, so she was like, oh, I'm stuck. So yeah, I kind of had that tiny kernel of doubt, but I was like, no, she seems like they've made us think it was her, and now they're telling us it wasn't her. And then they're like, huh, was her all along. I love it so much. And it does make so much sense. I'm stressed about where the boys are, first of all, and what she's done to Wanda. Is she just kind of making Wanda go back? What is her game plan here? Wanda's sort of controlling everything, but obviously Agnes is ultimately controlling everything. Wanda has built the Hex, but is it Agnes that made her build the Hex? Was Agnes the witness protection person? Who is the witness? I'm losing my mind. This show is fantastic. So they did such a good job of that. And then over the course of this episode, the minute Billy was like, I like it here because you're quiet, I was like, why is she quiet? Because when the Hex expanded, it got really noisy because there were loads more people trapped. And now she's quiet. Oh, I'm stressed. Where are those children? And what is Agatha's plan for Wanda? Because she's clearly someone that has a similar kind of power to Wanda. At least in terms of mind controlliness. So what is she doing? How did she bring Pietro here? What is her goal with Pietro? Would that Pietro want to do the right thing, or is he totally under her spell? Stress. I'm really genuinely kind of at a loss for words. I love that Vision immediately found Darcy, was able to recognise her and remember from the night before, wake her up. So Darcy is in the Hex with her own memories. Monica is in the Hex with her own memories and her own powers, although Pietro is now here. Monica has powers. I am so excited. I know people have kind of been like, oh yeah, in the comics, you know, she's going to be, I can't remember the name, don't necessarily tell me at the show, they'll give her the name or not. And I love that we're kind of establishing Monica becoming a superhero. I mean, she always was a superhero, but you know, super powered superhero. I love it so much, and she was able to, I think partly having been through it twice before, but she was able to draw on her own inner strength, knowing what to expect, knowing what was happening, to fight through the Hex and retain her memories. I love that so much. And that she got through to Wanda until bloody Agatha came and ruined everything. All along. Vision finding out the truth, finding out what they went through, and realising that, yeah, Wanda's kind of lost it a little bit, potentially, but it's out of hurt and loss, and he just wanted to be there for her. Darcy will hopefully come across Monica. Maybe she'll be able to hit Pietro with the ice cream truck or whatever it was. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to that team up. Then we know that there's the sword people outside. They're ready to like go in, or their mission's about to go, or whatever it was that they said. So you've got them, then you've got the nice people that were helping Agent Wu and Monica, who might be able to stop them or do some kind of interference. But on the inside now we have an aware Vision, we have an aware Darcy and an aware Monica. Wanda we almost got through to, but she's capable of being got through to, if that makes sense. You know, everything was coming apart at the seams this episode because she was giving up a bit or not believing in it as much, and just because she'd expanded it. And I'm kind of hoping, so there are 2 episodes left. Part of me would like it if they did them as a 2-part, like same as the first 2 on the same day, but also I want it to last forever, so I don't know whether I want them to be both next week or not. But I just, next episode we could find out everything that happened, because we've kind of caught up to modern day with the TV shows. You know, Modern Family finished last year. So like in terms of the eras of TV, unless we went into the future next episode, we've sort of caught up. So with that, I would love it if next episode we were able to find out what happened, and then maybe with the rest of episode 8, or episode 8 could entirely be what happened, then we can figure it all out, solve the day, or set up season 2 if there's going to be a season 2. But I'm in love with this show. I want there to be 10 seasons of it, but I just think with Wanda's involvement in the MCU and Monica and Darcy and all the other characters, what they're going to go off and do, it would be a bit odd if there were multiple seasons of this exact storyline. I don't know, maybe there could be a season 2 of WandaVision that is totally separate. I don't know, hopefully Vision can be revived somehow. I don't feel hopeful given that he can't leave the Hex, but maybe whatever power is creating his life force could be something that he could like carry as a charm. I don't know. We'll figure out a way. I don't know. But I have a feeling that this show is going to kind of end potentially with Wanda having to accept that she has lost vision, but there is more to fight for. And I'm pretty sure that from what Monica said, that the boys are really their kids. The boys are real. They're not some other children that were taken, and when we've seen them, they've got their powers. So that does suggest that Wanda is going to have twin sons at the end of this series, which is kind of crazy, but also very, very interesting. Are they going to keep aging so that they can kind of be adults, or at least teenagers, to run around having superpowers in like MCU stuff? I'm so intrigued. Genuinely, this episode, this whole show is absolutely fantastic. I actually can't wait to, I have a friend that we watch all the MCU stuff together. Like, she waits and watches it with me because she wasn't really into it before me, etc. And it's just something we do, we watch it together. I'm so excited to have, post-COVID, a binge day where we just watch WandaVision. Oh, it's gonna be great. So yes, Wanda is in there. Wanda is not the villain. And, you know, even when she was like, well, what if I already am the villain? That's been her story almost from day one that we met her, was her when she gives in to the pain and the loss that she feels in her mind, she then becomes the villain. But she's not a bad person. She's not the villain. Right now she's a grieving person who's being used and manipulated by our villain. I'm excited to find out more about Agatha. I'm glad that she doesn't share the name as my 5-year-old sister. And Stress. I love these characters so much. Vision, finding out he's dead. The boys potentially finding out their dad was double dead. Just so much is happening in this show. I am just so mad as well that Hayward didn't end up in the fucking circus. He would have been a great clown. But everything about this show is brilliant. The way they do it, the way they've incorporated all the different genres, or eras of sitcom, and now we're caught up, now Stress is coming. I need the rest of this show right now. So yeah, this isn't my longest review, but my brain is short-circuiting. Yeah, so Darcy, I liked that, obviously, because A, she hasn't really been in there very long, and B, she was already aware of what was happening in the Hex. She wasn't obviously, like, losing her mind like the guy from His Work I've Forgotten His Name did and was pretended to do. She was just able to be in control and help him, and I loved their team up. And I love when Vision was like, why am I playing along? I can fly home. Hopefully he'll be able to fly back, maybe team up with Monica. Hopefully Darcy will arrive, and the three of them will be able to help Wanda break free of whatever the fuck Agatha is doing to her right in this moment. Wanda is strong, but I think right now Wanda, whatever happened, Wanda is strong, and probably stronger than Agatha, but she is at a moment of vulnerability because of how the loss she's feeling. You know, whenever you're in a desperate, extreme emotional state, you are more vulnerable to manipulation or to other people attacking you than you are at a time when all your strengths are up. So they can help Wanda break free, and we can destroy Agatha, or at least Agatha can go off and become a villain elsewhere. But no, I absolutely adore this show. I love all the different team-ups. Darcy and Vision team-up was great, and if anyone is going to tell you your tragic life history, Darcy would be the best, obviously. This is absolutely fantastic. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon, and thank you so much for watching.